All right. Well, I know we've got a busy day here in Weyburn at the Oil and Gas Show, and there's lots to see and do, and I don't want to interrupt too much of the show here by standing in the way. My name is Jeremy Cockrill. I'm the Minister responsible for the Saskatchewan Distance Learning Centre, and I have the great pleasure of overseeing the province's new centralized online learning provider and being your MC for today. So, it's June, we're nearing the end of the first year of operation for the SAS DLC, and we have already seen tremendous growth in online learning in Saskatchewan, supporting thousands of kindergarten to grade 12 students right across the province. Close to 7,000 students are now accessing courses through the Saskatchewan DLC. The success of SAS DLC can be attributed to the tremendous choice and flexibility that online education provides. And while some students find full-time online learning works best for them, many high school students find additional opportunities to complement their brick and mortar experience through the many elective options that are offered through the DLC. We are supporting students in exploring their interests and potential career paths while earning high school credits and keeping on track with their graduation plan. Today, I'm excited to join with Premier Scott Moe to make yet another partnership announcement that will provide more opportunities for students and support creating a highly skilled workforce to support the energy sector and Saskatchewan's growth over the years to come. And so with that, it's my great pleasure to introduce Premier Scott Moe.
Thank you so much, Minister Cockrill. Good morning to everyone. Mayor, Your Worship, MP Kitching, welcome to you. A number of ministers, provincial ministers and MLAs are here today as we'll have a caucus meeting here at the Weyburn Oil Show later today. And a most special welcome to Jason Denney. We were just talking about a conversation we had about a year ago that has led to today's announcement, which I think is a very special announcement, somewhat of a unique announcement for this industry, but I don't think it'll be unique for very long. But it is an announcement that is mirroring some of the relations that have started between our Distance Learning Centre, our SDLC in Saskatchewan, and the automotive industry, the agricultural industry, and in very shortly we are going to announce a similar partnership with Teine Energy and the oil industry here in Saskatchewan, which is such an important industry to the Saskatchewan economy, and I would say more broadly the Canadian economy, an industry that is providing and contributing about 12% of our Canadian GDP, contributing to over 400,000 jobs across this nation, contributing over $230 billion in exports to over 130 countries around the world. That's what the Canadian industry, the Canadian oil and gas industry, is contributing to the health and wealth of Canadian families, Canadian communities. And I'm very excited to be here at the Weyburn Oil and Gas Show, the Saskatchewan Oil and Gas Show, together with Teine Energy and so many other partners and members of our governing caucus to announce I think a significant step forward in training and encouraging people to be involved in this also important industry in our province. First, the announcement today will respond to the needs of students and families, ensuring equal access to a wealth of online electives. This is what our Distance Learning Centre is providing to Saskatchewan families. It responds to students and families' needs to access all of the education opportunities that we have, regardless of where you live. If you live in a northern community, if you live in a rural community, if you have an internet connection, you are able to access the Distance Learning Centre and explore different career pathways while earning your high school diploma. Secondly, this enables our province to be responsive to and help us educate of the industries that are creating wealth in our communities. And provide that opportunity for our youth to participate in those industries in the years to come. And our government is committed to ensuring that our future workforce very much aligns with the needs of our local labor markets in our respective towns, villages, RMs, and cities. One of the pillars of the labor market strategy that was released just a couple of months ago is supporting Saskatchewan people from kindergarten through to their career. From kindergarten through to their career, whenever that career might start. It might for some be in grade 12 once they complete their grade 12 studies. For some, like my father, it might even be earlier than that. But for some, it might include some post-secondary education or some trades training. But we want to support each of those Saskatchewan residents from kindergarten until they enter their career. That includes offering students the opportunities to explore future job opportunities in and around their community, well-paying job opportunities in and around their community while they are earning their high school credits. This is an opportunity that the DLC provides to Saskatchewan residents today, and is going to further provide Saskatchewan residents upon this announcement. So I'm pleased to announce that through a new partnership between the Sask DLC, or the Saskatchewan Distance Learning Centre, and Teine Energy, the new oil and gas high school courses. There are new oil and gas high school courses which will be created and which will allow students to learn about this important industry that is not only vital to our province, but is vital to the success, the financial success of our nation, and is vital to the world. Teine Energy is generously providing $150,000 over 2 years to support both the development of these new online courses and to support work placement coordination for students starting next school year. The 20 and 30 level courses will be combined, so I believe that's grade 11 and 12 if you date myself. The 20 and 30 level courses will be a combination of 50 hours of online theory through the DLC and 50 hours of in-person work placement. And I think that is so crucial to have that work placement so that students, our next generation, can see what is generating wealth and how we are actually producing the goods and the natural resources that we are in our province. So the work placements are made possible because of the incredible willingness and partnership of companies like Teine, who see the value in investing in that next generation in a community in this province and in the prairie provinces. Students will learn about energy exploration, production, and environmental stewardship in our industry, as well as different trends that are occurring in the energy industry, in the oil and gas industry. They'll learn about safety in this industry, and they'll learn also about the economic impacts and the technological advancements that this industry is driving. And you see all of that behind me at this trade show here today and outside at the outside pavilions. They'll also learn about the many, many career paths that are available to them in this sector, and there are numerous. From engineers to laborers to scientists, the options are endless for students to find meaningful careers wherever they may choose, geographically, but wherever they may choose as well within the scope of what our oil and gas production companies need. The options are really endless for our students and for that next generation to find a meaningful career in this industry, to find a meaningful career quite likely in the community where they were raised, and a career that will support them and any future family that they might have. So this new partnership, I would say, is a win-win for both students and industry, and I would throw in a third win there as well. It's a win for our province and ultimately the communities that make us. It's a chance for students to gain real life experience at a crucial point in their lives when they are making decisions on what they may or may not want to do after high school. It's important that we open as many doors and provide as many opportunities for our students, which are our children, so that they can make informed decisions about what they might want to do in their future. It's also a win for industry. They get to showcase the innovative work that they are doing with the workforce of tomorrow. And I would put forward, and I'll speak a little bit more about this at lunchtime, there is no industry that is pushing the boundaries of innovation like the Canadian oil and gas industry. We know that the one challenge this industry has is a labor market. A labor market that can keep pace with the growth and the innovation that we see behind me and we'll see at this show over the next couple of days. And our government is committed to being able to work with industry to meet that labor market challenge that they have so that we can have a vibrant future in the oil and gas industry, ultimately in the lithium industry, the helium industry, as we expand our horizons, doubling down on the innovation again that you see behind me at this show. So I want to say thank you. One, to Darren Gasper at the Distance Learning Centre for his work, to Minister Cockrill and previously the MLA for this area, Minister Duncan, who was our previous Minister of Education. Thank you for seeing this project through from the government and the school division's perspective. But I want to say thank you to Teine Energy and specifically to Jason Denney for you also from the industry side. Stepping forward and being involved with the government and providing this opportunity for our students and to see this through to fruition. It's still a year. We were talking earlier that's pretty quick for any government to move, but it's still a year, and that's a long time to carry this discussion on to ultimately an announcement today and now over the course of the next couple of years develop this program. I would close on thanking Teine Energy and Jason Denney for their involvement in this, inviting any other industry partners, industry organizations to call. I won't give out Minister Cockrill's cell phone number, but I could. But I would invite you to reach out to the SAS DLC. This is a valuable resource that we have, a valuable resource and access point to innovative and new education opportunities for our province's children, for our children, to learn more about what opportunities might lie ahead for them, whether that be, as I said, the partnership we have in the automotive industry, the partnership we now have in the ag industry, and now I'm very pleased to announce today the partnership that we have with Teine Energy and one of our oil and gas producers here in the province. Today is an exciting day for Saskatchewan, and I look forward to seeing the very impactful outcomes for both students and for industry as a result of this partnership, and ultimately our hope is to build off this partnership today. So thank you everyone for joining us, and have a great oil show here in Weyburn.
Thank you, Premier, and thank you for not giving out my cell phone number. I appreciate that. I could say I share the Premier's passion for finding and improving more opportunities for our students. And like the Premier said, we are always looking for more ways to partner with industry to improve those opportunities for our children and grandchildren in this province. Now, as the Premier said, today's announcement would not be possible if it wasn't for the ingenuity and the forward thinking of our next speaker. And very shortly after we announced the creation of the SAS DLC, Jay Denney of Teine Energy reached out to my predecessor, Minister Dustin Duncan, with an idea to create opportunities for local students to get hands-on experience and learn about the many jobs available to them in the province's oil and gas sector. As the Premier said, we're here to announce a formal partnership with Teine Energy that will create new online courses at the 20 and 30 level in high school. And this partnership is going to benefit students and the energy sector as a whole. So now it's my pleasure to welcome Teine Energy President and CEO, Jay Denney.
Thanks, everybody. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Teine, the name is Celtic. It means fire or warmth. We got our start in Saskatchewan around 15 years ago, and we chose Saskatchewan because of its supportive business environment. I'm too short. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Its supportive business environment, oil and gas endowment, and most importantly, its human resources. Teine is now the largest private oil and gas company in Canada. For decades, Saskatchewan has been the source of operational, engineering, and geologic innovators that have helped shape the Canadian energy industry into the fourth largest exporter in the world. Misleading narratives around the traditional energy business being in sunset mode have hindered young people from entering what I believe is the most exciting and rewarding industry in Canada. Our industry is a major contributor to Canada's high standard of living, and will continue to contribute in a meaningful way for decades to come. Teine is excited to be part of shaping and supporting the careers of talented young people in the province of Saskatchewan. This program connects the energy industry with high school students as they begin to make career choices. Our goal for the program is to deliver real-world experience, accelerate local energy-focused employment, and ultimately enable Saskatchewan grads to pursue well-paid, fulfilling careers within their home province. I want to commend Premier Moe and his team for the engagement with industry on this file and the speed in which this program moved from an idea into reality. Saskatchewan is a bright light in Canada at the moment, leading with less bureaucracy and more get-it-done attitude. Thank you, and I'd like to turn this over to Tyler Homan, who leads our field operations, to say a few words.
Thanks, Jay. Teine is proud to be part of such an important youth development program to help educate and attract young workers back to our industry. We look forward to collaborating with the Saskatchewan DLC team and other industry partners as we look to place students within operational settings across the province of Saskatchewan. Teine employs hundreds of rural Saskatchewan employees, with many reaching retirement age in the next decade. This program will be an important step to ensuring our workforce remains sustainable for the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay, and thank you, Tyler, as well. I can tell you, I have the honor of representing the Battlefords, and in my community, the oil and gas sector plays a large role in our local economy. Some of the best jobs in our community are in the oil and gas sector, and I'm really excited to take this announcement back home to my community. And I see my colleagues from the southwest of the province. I see my colleagues from Estevan, from Weyburn as well. And this is in Lloydminster as well. And we are very excited to see this program take shape. Again, I want to thank Teine Energy one more time. Teine stepped up here and contributed to this. Teine is also a major supporter. I know of the Saskatchewan Summer Games coming up later this year. And we know as a provincial government that the oil and gas sector is a huge community support of many initiatives happening in communities large and small all across the province. Now, today's partnership announcement really builds upon the success of a number of DLC online courses already available to get hands-on learning in trades and agriculture sectors. And through partnerships with local associations and businesses, we are coming together to create a new skilled workforce to serve our province now and into the future. So I just want to finish by thanking Teine Energy and the SAS DLC one more time for this fantastic partnership. This does conclude our formal program for today.